petition on stagnation of teachers' progression. Honourable members, Article 119 of the Constitution. Order, honourable members, take your seats. We can't both be on our feet. Honourable members, Article 119 of the Constitution accords any person the right to petition Parliament to consider any matter within its authority. Further, Standing Order 225-2B requires the Speaker to report to the House any petition other than those presented by a member. In this regard, honourable members, I wish to report to the House that my office has received a petition from the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, KUPPET, calling for urgent intervention by the National Assembly in addressing the matter of stagnation of teachers. The petitioners aver that KUPPET is the largest and most influential professional association in Kenya, given that it draws its members from the teachers serving in secondary schools and teachers training colleges across the country. Honourable members, the petitioners decry the perennial stagnation of teachers that has led to situations where teachers remain in one job grade for more than 5 years, and in extreme cases, some teachers have not been promoted for 15 years. The petitioners fault the Teacher Service Commission for failing and or refusing to promote thousands of teachers despite the existence of unambiguous policies that clearly provide for teachers' career progression. Honourable members, the petitioners further decry the numerous unsuccessful engagements with the Teacher Service Commission and have thus sought the urgent intervention of this House in resolving the ongoing teachers' promotion stagnation and challenges in the career progression. Honourable members, having established that the matter raised in the petition is well within the authority of this House, and further that the matters raised in this petition are not pending before any court of law or any constitutional or legal body, I hereby submit the petition to the Public Petitions Committee for consideration pursuant to Standing Order 208A. The committee is required to consider the petition and report its findings to the House and to the petitioners in accordance with the Standing Order 2272. I thank you. Next.
Order number 5, papers.
We have already gone to the next order. I looked around for anybody who was keen to say anything. I didn't notice. You know, when I sat here, the screen was full already. So I don't know whether you have... Okay. I will reverse and give... Yes, Mwalimu Omboko.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and thank you so much for that indulgence. Honourable members, I will not necessarily speak just like a unionist, but I'll appeal to parliamentarians. The main reason why teachers, not only in secondary and primary, are stagnating is because of allocations also by Parliament. And we are now having the supplementary budget coming. Like in this financial year, promotions were only allocated 2 billion. When the 2 billions were allocated, only 1 billion was given in the main budget. We were promised, and I'm happy the Chair of Education is here, and I wish the Chair of Education could listen to this, Banameli, that we only were given 1 billion for promotion, and 1 billion remained. Yet even the 2 billion can promote very few teachers, because 1 billion will only promote only 5,000. So I'm appealing to parliamentarians that as a supplementary come, please stand with your teachers in your own constituencies and areas by approving not only 1 billion, but actually the 24 billion we require to promote the teachers. Some who have stagnated in the same job groups for 10 years, for 15 years. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Yes, Majority Leader.
Honourable Speaker, it's unfortunate the member Honourable Mboko has just completed, but I was finding it out of order to anticipate debate on a supplementary budget estimates that has not even been tabled in the House, and is appealing to members to support that. So I was wondering which supplementary budget is he speaking about, and appealing to members to contribute to. And I know he's a very good and diligent unionist in Kupet, and I know the people he's speaking to.
Yes, Odanga. Take less than 2 minutes each. Honorable Odanga.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want really to applaud the petitioners on this matter, because teachers in this country have stagnated in the same job groups for many years. When I was a teacher, almost 12 years ago when I left, the teachers that I was with in the same grade and job group, many of them are still in the job group. Interestingly, it is not just money that has caused this. Sometimes it has been because of nepotism and corruption at the Teacher Service Commission. The current chairman of the TSC, for instance, was my classmate. And when he was coming in for vetting, I found that he was 4 job groups ahead of our colleagues with whom I was in the same job group when I left to come for teaching. So apart from just funding, there are many other issues that are surrounding the stagnation of teachers in one job group for a long time, something that needs not to be entertained anymore. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Kemei. Give Honorable Kemei.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand to appreciate and support the petitioners, those are the Kupet, for the issue at hand, the stagnation of teachers. With this in mind, Honorable Speaker, teachers play a very, very important role. And it is actually not fair. It is demotivating for them to be in one job group for a very long time. Even with the standard of living going up, teachers need to be improved. They have stagnated for long. Teachers need to be supported. Teachers need to move from one job group to another. And at the moment, we are getting the syllabus changing one after another, but the same teachers are expected to do wonders, which may not be very easy. So I pray that the way they have sought support from this House, I ask this Honorable House to support these very important teachers. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Kenan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I also want to applaud the petitioner. Mr. Speaker, education plays a critical role, not only in our national development, but in the promotion of Kenya as a human resource capital. Mr. Speaker, this country was recently voted as one of the best in human resource capital by the UN, simply because we have professionally trained teachers and we have had one of the best education systems, Mr. Speaker. And that's why recently the ruling that you made that referred to that report to the relevant committee was great. Mr. Speaker, I want to urge these members, let's save from other areas and support the promotion of these teachers, Mr. Speaker, who have stagnated, if really our development agenda, national development agenda, has to have meaning, because without education, without properly motivated teachers, Mr. Speaker, there is no development. And I want to urge you, without speculation, we know supplementary will come, whether it is tomorrow or the other day, whether it will come after 6 months. That particular time, all of us, let's prioritize funding for these teachers who have stagnated in this particular grade, Mr. Speaker, so that we can have properly trained children who will be ready to undertake the role all of us we are doing today. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Nyamai.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. I first of all would like to laud the petitioners and say that I have many cases of teachers in my constituency, both Motomo and Ikoda sub-counties, who have been coming to my office asking me whether I can assist them to get promoted. Honorable Speaker, promotion of a teacher should not be politically motivated. Someone should not know a member of parliament for them to get promoted. Honorable Speaker, I have cases of 3 schools in my constituency that are waiting for teachers to get promoted, and I have been waiting for the last 1 year. And these schools is a secondary school, Vote Secondary School and Semea Secondary School. My Director of Education in Mutomo can attest to this, that the information that I have on my desk is that we need to wait for teachers to get promoted, and it has taken more than 1 year. Honorable Speaker, it is sad that there are teachers who have been very well trained, others who have gone for higher education, and they are not getting promoted. So, as this petition goes to the Petitions Committee, I would like to call upon members of this committee and also the House to ensure that we give the support that is required to our teachers. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Omongina.
Honorable Speaker, I want to thank you for recognizing me as Omongina, but I always have told you that I'm Honorable Cherusha Mongina, not Omongina.
Not Omongina.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I know the difference.
I also want to support the petitions that the teachers have stagnated in the same job groups for so long.